Hello everybody and welcome back to another Moveset Guide Analysis video. Today people, we're going to be looking at the bride herself, Mega-Diancie. Not to lie, I did definitely just say in a failed recording beforehand pre-Marina, so fun times there. But yeah, we're looking at Mega-Diancie today. And I'm going to be frank, I really don't think Mega-Diancie is that good. Mega-Diancie is a frail Pokemon, 50 HP. Yeah, it's got some solid defenses, but in all honesty, it's not that bulky. And we'll get into another reason why in a little bit, but I just don't see it as being that bulky. The first set, 4 attacks: Moonblast, Power Gem, Earth Power, and Hidden Power Fire. Max speed, max special attack, timid nature. This is just hit and go. Really, click Moonblast, click Power Gem, Earth Power, hit HP Fire, etc. This Pokemon is so tough. Hidden Power Fire is obviously there for stuff like Ferrothorn. It's there for Mega Scizor upon switching, which is all fine and dandy. Earth Power is there for Heatran, Tapu Koko, other things, Stack Attacka now as well, Blacephalon, Naganandel. Get some nice super effective damage off on them. Power Gem was introduced in Gen 7, so Sun and Moon, for Mega-Diancie, and that's really good for it, giving it a nice special attack, so it's not having to use Diamond Storm. Not that you couldn't use Diamond Storm over Power Gem, but Power Gem is just so much better because you're already boosting its special attack. Why not go with an attack that's gonna mirror that? Power Gem's nice because when you look at it, you're hitting Zard Y, you're hitting Zard X. Again, as I said, Blacephalon. Even just going down Gyarados upon potential switch in. Kyurem Black as well, and really the list goes on to stuff like Alolan Marowak and Ninetales and Pelipper. And then Moonblast for the obvious stab damage. But that's where the fun kind of ends there. This set is interesting, but I don't see it as being very good. Obviously, you do get Magic Bounce, which is great. It's a great ability for blocking hazards. Problem is, I just don't think 4 attacks is good. Neither do I. Don't really think that this next set is really good either. Moonblast, Power Gem, Earth Power, Calm Mind. Just 3 attacks, Calm Mind. If you stop a little bit, hit stuff hard. The problem is, you are so weak. You're so weak to steel types. You are extremely weak, because I really don't think on this set you have any room for Hidden Power Fire, unlike obviously just 4 attacks. I think Mega-Diancie in OU right now is super weak. It, to me, just screams. It to me just screams, let me hit you with a bullet punch, sir. And I'll get into like its checks and counters and everything in a bit, but I just don't think that it really fits. Moving into some other options, like Rock Polish is cool, you know, if you don't want to run Calm Mind. Stealth Rocks plus Endeavor with a max HP, max speed set is cool, because you can take, like, let's say you do end up taking a hit, you can Endeavor, bringing your opponent down to really low HP, and then bam, you pick up a KO with, say, an Ash Greninja. But the problem becomes its checks and counters. Let me just pull up Scizor real quick. I really don't think I need to explain why this Pokemon absolutely walls Mega-Diancie. I really don't think I do. Let's pull up Mega Scizor, okay, the utility set, versus, if I could type today, versus Diancie, all-out attacker, HP Fire, can get the KO, but not always. Only after rocks. Keep that in mind. Now, Nature Power, I guess, is another option, I guess, thinking about it. I don't necessarily like it because it's forcing you to run, like, say, Tapu Lele, even if it is a good partner, which I'll talk about in a minute. But Scizor, you're very rarely going to get that off, even upon switching, because that Bullet Punch is going to kill you. And unless you're running Tapu Lele to have the Psychic Terrain up, that's when Scizor doesn't wall you. Even if we continue on, just even looking at it further and further and further, Kartana, because of the dual stabs it's got, if you're running it with a Choice Scarf, right, you got Leaf Blade, potential Smart Strike, you've got stuff like Sacred Sword as well for stuff like Ferrothorn. Even just thinking about stuff now, you've got Knockoff as well, but Leaf Blade plus Smart Strike. Goodbye. It just it dies, and you don't even fucking need. Oh, what the hell? What the hell? You don't even need an Enema Nature for it to do damage. Just slap a Jolly Nature up on this bitch, and it dies, right? It's. God damn it, phone. Sorry about that, guys. You don't need much at all to KO Mega-Diancie, right? It has clear checks. Mew is another one because really, Moonblast, sure, has a chance. Not always gonna happen though. And it hits hard with an Ice Beam if Mew is offensive. With Dual Dance, that's Psychic plus the Munium Z. Genesis Supernova will always get the KO because then it always sets up the Psychic Terrain. Again, it has its checks, and this is where I have a problem with it. Mega-Diancie to me just it's such a fun mon. I really like it. The problem is its extreme weakness to priority, because hello Ash Greninja fodder. And that's where I personally lie with Mega-Diancie. It's such a fun mon. It's such a cool mon to see. It's such a cool mon to use and everything. And I've used it a little bit, but it's so frail because of its weaknesses. Why weak to steel? You're weak to water, weak to grass, you're weak to ground. Very common types, as you can clearly see in OU. It doesn't help it. Right? And let's even take, say, a Dragonite as an example. A Dragonite. OU Flying Z. That's how much an Adamant Earthquake does non-boosted. Non-boosted! That's ridiculous. That's +1. After rocks, it dies. Like, that to me is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. What the fuck? What the fuck just happened? Hello? Okay. I don't know what happened, guys. I'm so sorry. Oh my god, it's Friday. But realistically, partners, if you're using it, you almost need to pair it with Tapu Lele. You almost have to. Why? The Psychic Terrain prevents priority. You need Pokemon like Ash Greninja to go for stuff like Water Shuriken to whittle, or even just to be a wall breaker, whittle things down. Definitely you need Landorus, because you need a strong offensive Pokemon that's gonna be able to pick off stuff like Tangrowth with a supersonic Sky Strike. Bam, picking off that Tangrowth like duh. You need Pokemon, you need something that's gonna be able to beat Tangrowth, that's gonna be able to beat the likes of Mawile to a certain degree. Because if you really want to look at it real quick, Mawile SD, if we just fuck nature power. If we look at it, what the heck? What? The one time I don't want you to be Earthquake. Earth power, yeah, I can pick up the KO, but like as soon as it's starting to hit sucker punches or whatever, it's gonna do absolute damage. It's scary now for Mega-Diancie, because especially since actually can we do? Nah, I don't think it would work, or it would just take too long to set up. But again, like even stuff like Mega Swampert on Rain is so scary, because it's always gonna get KO with Waterfall and Earthquake, and Moonblast isn't doing enough. Pelipper, obviously, a huge one. If we're looking at it defensively, because I don't know why people are running this. Power Gem can pick up the KO, yes, but a Moonblast upon switching won't. Like allowing your opponent to potentially set that Rain back up and then go with the Swampert and clean up once again and like put in more work from there. It's a scary mon, and even if we're looking at the biggest threat to it, in my opinion, which is Toxapex is gonna eat its ass, right? Like sure, Skull can 2-hit KO, but Earth Power, yeah, can as well. But I know from just watching a lot of other players and everything, they're starting to go more towards a full Spadef Toxapex for, whoa, I can't spell today, for the likes of Greninja, so Dark Pulse doesn't 2-hit KO, right? And it's having to simply rely on those flinches, and that's where Mega-Diancie just falls down to me. Again, you need to pair it with mons that are going to be able to take hits, that are going to be able to do some decent damage. So Mega-Diancie can come in and start to hit hard. But really, I don't like Mega-Diancie in this meta. I honestly could see it going down to Borderline and joining the slew of other Pokemon here. But hey, that's just me. But with that being said, guys, I do hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like on the video, as it does help the channel grow. Leave a comment down below as to the sets you like to run with Mega-Diancie. And as always, guys, hope you enjoy once again. I'll see you next time. Peace out.
Let's go.